all that shit. Make you reevaluate what you want. I didn't make it big yet, let me ring along. I play my latest record, but you wouldn't sing along. And they can sell a whole lot, you would halfway believe. I was trying to fuck as your man said to leave. Y'all done been it.
Oh, say does.
It's a very special day on the calendar. Oh, Grant, the playoffs are on the horizon. We're almost there. Can you taste postseason basketball?
I can taste it, I can smell it, I can feel it. There's nothing like the NBA playoffs. The level of basketball is just incredible, and lots of teams have a shot this year. So it'll be fun to see how it all plays out.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. We've got Green. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Brown in at the 3.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points for him in his last game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Ooh, costly foul there. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Doncic. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
To the paint. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 6.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
The drive, counted.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
And counted. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Misses the 3. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Green. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Green. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Stewart the pass to Brown. Stewart outside. Three-pointer. Mobley grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Some solid defense from Stewart.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
A good look from Doncic. Fires from deep. New York no good that time either. Chicago trailing here. They set the pick.
The officials were right on top of that
one. Stewart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
At the line for the Bulls. 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. He can't get that one to fall.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And going all out on the break, Green saw his chance and makes it a one-man show.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
The moment this guy steps on the hardwood, you know what time it is. Offense, defense, transition, it doesn't matter where the game goes. He's going to be the one dominating things.
And they get it back. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
New York ball.
All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. Second, the Bulls.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Here's Doncic.
Let's hear it for y'all. 3-1-2 crew.
And he jams it home with authority.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's the pick. To the middle. And the rebound goes. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second chance opportunities, and they converted.
Man, scoring off a turnover is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Mobley, he's checked in for Chicago. Jackson comes in for Wood. So on the floor for the Knicks. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Bufkin in at the 2. Pass to Lively. Now Doncic. Clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Glover. Here's Mack. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Bufkin. Pass to Thomas. Here's Bufkin, defended by Jackson. Nifty move. And stolen by Mobley. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Shot's good by Glover. Glover's got 29.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Hits a three-pointer.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And there's a pick. Here's Glover. Here he goes. There's Jackson with the 3. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Doncic. Chicago grabs the miss.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Got a hand on it. It's Thomas on the wing. Mobley against Brown. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for their matchup with the 76ers, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
Here's Barber. Ayton, a screen on Doncic. Fires the three. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now. It's Brown on the wing. Another shot. Lively with the bucket. And the Knicks lead by 8.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points. In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
So it's the Knicks now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Back to Brown. Pass to Lively. Here's Bufkin. Takes a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. There's a screen. Inside. Second shot opportunity. Brown with the steal. Here's Bufkin. Doncic outside. To the left side wing. Rodman. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ayton. Jackson with it. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 9 rebounds now. Doncic left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
And this is Green's role, an active scorer who doesn't lack confidence firing from the mid-range.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line for 2.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Green going right at the rim. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Green's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
From deep, here's Doncic. And the Knicks, another 3.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
To the inside, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The floater, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the foul against Chicago. That's good from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Down low. Pass to Barber. And there's the screen. Up and in on the layup. 22 points for him.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Now here's Doncic. Defense right on him. Pass to Brown. The 3 is up. The Rebound by Jackson. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. And the bucket is good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now here's Stewart. Now Doncic. Stewart finds Doncic. New York, no good that time either.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
There's Jackson with the three. Counted from distance. And it's now only a 5-point New York lead.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Here's Doncic. Second chance effort. Misses the layup.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pass to Brown. Over Wood. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is something he does all.
La noche está empezando, que pase lo que tenga que pasar. Si tú me lo pides, te lo... Baby, yo no tengo miedo de probarte y de enamorarme de nuevo. Que se a mí ya te sigo el juego. Ay, bien loquito en la disco, me pego bailando y te beso el cuello. Ay, contigo me voy a fuego. Ay, baby, yo no tengo miedo. De probarte y de enamorarme de nuevo. No me digas nada, yo no sigo consejos. No, bien loquito en la disco, me pego bailando y te beso el cuello. Deja que se muerdan ellos. Yeah. Mami, me estuviste mirando la noche entera. W, tú eres mi vaquera. Te prometo voy a tratarme afuera.
So Clark, here we are.
Por eso no se va, ay. Ahora mi tuyo, más no llevo a dárselo. Por ahí eso se canceló. Vamos para redes y el Barceló. Un piquete, nadie va a tumbárselo. Los te han visto, chicos, parce, no. Deja los que hablen, no hay que preocuparse, no. La baby es seca, pero pa... Ay. Y si tú quieres, nos hacemos.
Tatum's got room, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And some analysts have lamented the quote-unquote protected guys. Every bump, they go to the free throw line. Does that bother you, Smitty?
BA, it would have bothered me more if I had to guard them. The league has made it clear they want the rules evenly applied. Star treatment should not extend to the officiating.
On the court for the Bulls. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
But they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Now here's Tatum. Here's King. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. Vassell outside. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wallace. From downtown, buries it from 3.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. There's a screen. Inside. makes it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Pass to Wood. To the middle. Beyond the arc. And King pulls it down. Minnesota in the lead. Vassell passes to Wallace. Back to Vassell. Pass to Waiters. Releases. Here's Wallace. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. First free throw is good.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
That one's no good. And with expansion whispers continuing to grow, Smitty, if it happens, you figure there would have to be some realignment.
Yes, B.A. Most likely a team will move to the east. Presents a chance for the NBA to change the layout of the league. Might add a division and find ways to cut down on travel.
And here are the Bulls now. And that one drops for him. He has 29 now.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Waters. Tatum with it. Puts up a deep three. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Bulls have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Wood outside. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Send it back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Yes, sir. Vassell finishing the break.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. With Vassell out there, there's a lot he brings to the table, Steve.
Yeah, he can make a difference at both ends of the floor, and I know they like that about him. If he has an off night shooting the ball, he still adds value with his defense.
Well, Chicago's shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. They set the pick to the paint. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Tatum. From the arc. The shot comes out.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Uses the glass on the layup. 33 points for him.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Vassell. From outside the arc. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Talking about heating up. At halftime, he had just one made from beyond the arc, but he's drained 3 more since.
Down low. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. The shot. Again, the Timberwolves score.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
Inside. Another steal. Here's Wallace. Pass to King. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the 4th. To the inside. No good!